You walk into a room and suddenly the temperature changes. You feel a pair of eyes on you, then another, your throat gets dry. Your heart starts beating against your ribs like a trapped bird. You start rethinking what you are going to say. Don't say anything stupid. Stand up straight. What I do with my hands? Why is everyone looking at me? Welcome to the script. If you have social anxiety, you are constantly acting. You are reading from a script that demands perfection. You think everyone else got the manual for life and you are the only one improving. But here is the twist: the eyes you feel on you, they aren't real. The junket, your fear, it doesn't exist. You are in a prison cell. The door is unlocked, but you are too terrified to push it open. In this video, we are going to break out of the prison, not with confidence hacks or fake it till you make it nonce. We are going to deconstruct your reality, and by the end of this, you will realize that the world you fear is a hallucination. To understand why you can't order a coffee without sweating, we have to go back 50,000 years. Imagine you are a tribal human. You live in a group of 50 people. In this world, social reaction means that if the tribal dislikes, they exile you. If they exile you, the wolves eat you. So, your brain evolved a highly sensitive alarm system. It is designed to constantly ask, do they like me? Am I safe? Did I say the wrong thing? These alarm systems saved your ancestors. It is the reason you are alive today. But there is a problem. We don't live in caves anymore. We live in cities with millions of strangers. If the barista at Starbucks thinks you are off court, you won't die. You won't be eaten by wolves, but your brain doesn't know that. Your amygdala, the fear center of your brain, cannot tell the difference between a saber-toothed tiger and a group of teenagers laughing on the subway. It floods your body with cortisol and adrenaline. It prepares you to fight or run, but you can't run from a social calamity, so you freeze. Social anxiety is not a disease. It is an evolutionary software running on the wrong hardware. You are running Jungle Survivor 1.0 in a modern society 2.0 world. This brings us to the biggest lie your brain tells you, the spotlight effect. You believe you are the main character in a movie. You think when you walk into a gym, everyone stops laughing at the your form. You think when you stumble over your words in a meeting, everyone will remember it for years. Let me tell you a harsh truth, a truth that might hurt your ego, but will save your soul. Nobody cares about you, and I mean that in the most beautiful way possible. People are not thinking about you, they are thinking about themselves. They are thinking about their bills, their insecurities, their embracing moments. You are just a background character in their movie, an NPC. Think about the last embracing thing a stranger did. Can you remember it? Probably not, so why do you think they remember yours? You are judging yourself through a microscope while everyone else is looking at you with their eyes closed. The invisible judge you are so afraid of is you. So we know the biology, we know the Sputnik is a lie, but why does it still feel so real? Because you are trying to control uncomfortable. Social anxiety thrives on resistance. You feel your hands shaking, so you try to force them to stop. They shake more. You feel a blush coming on, so you panic. You turn redder. You try to be cool, so you become a robot. This is the paradox of control. By trying to hide your anxiety, you are telling your brain, this anxiety is dangerous. I must hide it. You are validating the fear, you are feeding the monster. What if I told you the secret to confidence isn't suppressing your anxiety? The secret is wearing it. Real confidence is not walking into a room thinking, everyone will like me. Real confidence is walking in thinking I will be fine even if they don't. When you stop trying to be perfect, you become human, and paradoxically, people like humans, they don't like robots. Your stutter, your awkward laugh, your trembling hand. These are not flaws, they are proof that you are real. Your brain is a catastrophe machine. It always predicts the worst case scenario. If I speak up, my voice will crack, everyone will laugh. I will lose my job and I will die alone. That is a hell of a leap. Let's play a game called and then what? So you say something awkward at the party and then what? Maybe an awkward silence for 3 seconds. And then what? Someone takes a sip of their drink. Someone mentions the weather, and then what? Life goes on. The earth keeps spinning. We are so afraid of social death, but in the modern world, social death is a nasty. Unless you commit a crime, you will be forgiven or even better forgotten. Remember, you are NPC in their movie. They will forget your hug mistake by the time they scroll to the next TikTok video. Now we move from psychology to action. You cannot think your way out of social anxiety. You have to edge your way out. You need to silence your amygdala. You need to prove to your brain that the tiger isn't real. I call this voluntary discomfort. I want you to be weird on purpose. Yes, on purpose. Here is your mission for this week. Go to a coffee shop. When you order, ask for something they clearly don't have. Ask for pizza. When they look confused, just smile and say, "Oh, wrong story, sorry," and order a coffee. Ask a stranger for the time even though you have a watch. Walk slightly slower than everyone else on the sidewalk. Why? Because when you survive these awkward moments, and you will survive them, your brain learns a new lesson. I was awkward and I didn't die. That inflation is freedom. Social anxiety feels like a life sentence, but it is not. It is a protective shell that has become teeth. It is trying to keep you safe, but it's keeping you small. You don't need to be loudest person in the room. You don't need to be the life of the party. You just need to be anxiety and all. The world is messy. People are messy. Stop trying to be polished. That will be a messy, breathing, living human being. Prison door is unlocked. It has been unlocked the whole time. All you have to do is step through it. Thank you for watching. If this video spoke to you, share your story in comments. You are not alone in that room.